I urine a lot. And I feel like your bladder must be coarse. Like
my bladder small. I pee. It's like, poof.
It just all come out at one time? You pee like diarrhea.
Yeah. Yeah, I pee like a sneeze.
You can't control it?
Hey, Chad, folks be in the bathroom talking about, bless you.
Oh, look at him. With my son, Kira and Jalen.
I was one that my dad.
What's up?
For sure.
My boy, what's happening?
Chilling, you good?
When you don't get around him enough, you forget how big
Charlie,
the
what's up,
Joker
my boy?
really is.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Nah, he set it up. Now we got him.
What you get from Starbucks? What's your Starbucks order?
Little coffee cake.
Yeah, Shaq, nobody little boy me no more.
Nobody what?
Because when you came on the show, you
Tried
put
to
your arm on his shoulder for the picture.
Your forearm on my head.
No, man.
Ain't nobody little boy me no more. I put my foot down moving forward.
I'm jealous of you.
Why are you jealous of me?
I wish I could have said what you said. You said it right.
If you would have said it, you wouldn't have got as much backlash as me.
You didn't get backlash. There ain't no such thing as backlash. How many times I gotta tell you that?
That's true.
Ain't no such thing as no motherfucking backlash. You said it right.
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach, got pin in it. I fought here to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, got me up. On the mission, got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On this vision, I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach, got pin in it. I fought here to witness it. Got my people feeling militant.
Hey man, we are excited, bro. Part 2. And I appreciate you first off always coming through for me, for us, but the little times you holler at me throughout the year when things are going on, just to let me know, like, you got my back, you paying attention, keep going. I appreciate that.
I commend you guys for being professional and being top of the line.
Yeah.
Can I be ghetto for a second?
Yeah.
I like you. I don't f with this motherfucker.
Still, part 2, he's still though.
Consistent.
You owe me every time.
Nah, because you said I tried to little boy you last time. I ain't trying to little boy, but I'm a little boy you now. All right, ghetto off. But anyway, like I was saying.
Hey, and that's a pivot. Freddie T, Channing Crowd, I'm RC, Pivot fam, appreciate y'all pivoting with us. I want to talk about something different though. I'm not gonna let you, since we pulled back off of ghetto, you were crying recently when Ernie.
No, I wasn't crying. First of all, I don't have emotions. I was raised by a drill, so I have allergies and my eye leaks a lot. So like right now it's leaking, so I was going like this. So of course when you have that moment, it makes it look emotional. I don't get emotional. Am I sad that the show is leaving? Yes, but I've been programmed to do something new after every 4 years. So I've been with inside the NBA 12 years. That's 3 military terms. And now it's just time to do something else. But if you look at the reality of the situation, we all re-signed. We're going to be there. We're shooting in the same place. Everybody's coming back. The name and the title is going to be different. Only thing I'm concerned with is we're going on a bigger network. Will they be able to handle our shenanigans? Can Charles talk about fat women in San Antonio? Can we talk about people's hairlines and make them cut their hair? That's the only thing I'm worried about. But it's a new beginning. It's a new challenge, and I'm hoping it's something that we can step up to. I was raised where I'm not allowed to have emotions. I only cried twice, 3 times. Grandmother's death, father's death, and sister's death. And not because I was sad, because I forgot to tell them thank you. I got to fulfill my grandmother's favorite wish. Like being a high-level juvenile delinquent, she was the only one that didn't discipline me. Everybody disciplined me, I get in trouble. She'd be like, baby, it's all right. So one day, I said, Grandma, when I get rich, I'm gonna buy you a house. You know what she says? I want that house across the street. It wasn't no fancy shit like we lived in. It was a house across the street. I grew up in 100 Oak Street in Jersey City. She won in 93. Because the lady was over there, her shit was nice, it was manicured. So when I got some money, I knocked on the lady's door and said, I wanna buy your house. And she gave me a price, and I doubled her price, and I bought my grandmother her house, bought her first car. So I got to do things for them, but I never got to tell them thank you. So that's why I cry. It's not, oh, bro, we live, we die, everybody has to die. I was raised by God that was so hard, you're not allowed to have emotion. Like, I'm sure you could understand this. What the f you looking at? Motherfucker, I know you're not looking at me. shut up, what you crying for? So like I was raised like that. So again, like, you know, another chance, and I want you to show this clip right here. Win our first championship. Looks like I'm crying. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because now what you motherfuckers gonna say. Now what you motherfuckers gonna, like, I wanna get crazy sometime, but I can't because my mom is watching.
Yeah.
I never want to let her down. I've always had the ability to stop time and say, okay, I want to curse this motherfucker out. I want to say something so bad, but I know if I say something, how's my mom going to react? So I hold it. I hold a lot in. So, you know, a lot of times when you see it, it may look like I get emotional. I don't have time to be emotional.
Big man, is that healthy though? Like you say you're almost trained to do it, but that's not how. My father recently passed.
Yes.
And it's the most I've cried in my life for that week. It kind of helped. It helped me crying. It helped me to show. I guess we used to call it weakness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is it healthy that you like? It's almost like we take a pride in not being emotional, but we allowed to.
I don't know if it's healthy or unhealthy, but you know the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I am who I am, and I've been very successful doing it this way. I gotta keep it like this. I do. I mean, the only time I get emotional is when I say, okay, I made a mistake. My biggest mistake was fucking over my family. That's like one of my biggest, like I could really talk about that and be emotional about that, but not to the point to where I'm gonna cry. It did it, it happened, we learned from it, and you know, we move on. You know, I try to teach my sons to be way better than I was. So I was out there. And I try to teach them now, don't do that. If you're gonna talk to this person, let them know what it is, begin it, don't sell them something, and like so. But I don't know if it's healthy or unhealthy, I am who I am. Nice, humble, take care of my family, and don't care. Like the biggest thing I tell my kids, stop reading comments. Because if you let a nobody affect a somebody, then the nobody wins. But who am I to tell any one of you guys about the NFL? I'm Shaq in my world, but I don't know nothing about your world, so how can my comments be validated? Now, if Barry Sanders says something to one of y'all, I'm sure y'all got to look at it different.
Right. Yeah.
You know, Michael Irvin, like somebody that's been there and done that at a higher level. So I always tell my kids, if you're going to read something, before you get emotional and sensitive, see if there's some truth inside the criticism. And then two, who the is saying it?
Yeah.
I don't never listen to nobody. You can't tell me shit, nothing. Give a what you say, or give a what you write. But if it's coming from a peer or somebody above, I'll always listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I figured that out because when I was balling in LA, I was putting in work. Kareem said, yeah, he's an okay player, but how come they keep getting swept? Like, I can't.
That's Reem.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Reem got 6. I can't. Motherfucker, he ain't got 1, he got 6.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I had to say, okay, maybe he's right. And it made me turn it up a little bit, and I was able to get 3 or 4. You know, like I told you the other day when you was going through your stuff, all those people had something to say. You said what you said. So what? Said what, like, I don't know y'all, but I respect y'all enough. If y'all say something that I disagree with, I'm not going to try to fight you or belittle you. You said what you said, I said what I said, and we move on. If I see you with your family, what's up, my man? What's up? Hey, like, it ain't, we need to learn how to have a conversation and not always agree, but not always try to go at each other. Like, that's the only thing that's the only problem I have with us. Like, you never see CNN going at Fox. It's always just us. I mean, but it gives us that mystique. It, makes us who we are. But I love this show. I love the professionalism that you guys. I love your point of view, and I love watching you guys' show. And I'm super proud of all you guys. I don't have your number, but I always, let him know that, like, hey man, you guys are good. Like, I didn't realize he was good because one time we were up for an Emmy. Shit, I thought I was gonna win till they showed his clip. I was like, motherfucker. I've been here 12 years, and like, as a show, we probably got 10, 11 Emmys, but like, oh, coming up for an Emmy, Shaquille O'Neal, I was like, shit, I'm about to win. Then they showed his clip, I was like, see, look, motherfucker, eyes were to see y'all think I'm crying. I ain't crying. Like, I saw his clips, I was like, I knew he was good. I was like, that motherfucker professional, and he's good, and he won. And I told him in the back, I said, hey man, I'm proud of you. And we have to learn how to do that sometimes. Like, I'm Shaq, but I'm not high enough on my horse to where I can't say, good job, my boy.
Right.
Good job, my dog.
Do you know how much that means to people though? Like when you do reach out and you say good job or you show love, how have you been able to quantify what that means to other people?
Yeah, but it don't mean the same thing. I respect you because I'm jealous of you. I've always used jealousy as motivation. I wish I was well versed as you. I wish I had the vocabulary you had. Me and you the same. We got the sense of humor. Me and you the same. No disrespect to y'all. But when you speak on another whole eloquent level that I wish I had that sometimes. So when I reach out, it's like, one, I know who you are. I know where you went to school. So, we have that. But you guys have been nothing but nice to me. So I have to show respect. And I'm like, man, y'all, this show is fucking good. That's why when you call on my mother day off.
I appreciate you too, dog.
My day off and say, hey, well, I was like, all right, I'll do it because I have respect for y'all. And then she told me my favorite camera guy was there, so I know this shit gonna be a good show. That's my boy right there, Charlie.
Earlier, when you mentioned your grandmother, and buying her the home that you wanted, it made me think about the people that you come across and the different things that I've seen or heard where your generosity, like, it's well known. RC's talking about showing love, man. Like, you're bigger than the world, but you always bring yourself down to look people or meet people where they are. Like, where did that come from and why is it important?
Because we're lucky. I'm not smarter than you. I don't have a bigger vocabulary than you. I look better than you. I don't look better than you. I look better than this ugly
look better than me.
I look better at your ugly ass.
You are more attractive than me.
Because, like, I look at all these superstars that had it given to them. I had to work for mine. So I've been a nobody longer than I've been a somebody. So when you're a nobody, people treat you a certain way. So now that I'm a somebody, I don't want to be treated like a somebody. I did a press conference. I wanted to make it go viral. It didn't go viral. I did a press conference about 9 years ago. I said, don't say I'm a celebrity. Y'all celebrities are fucked up. Y'all assholes. Y'all fucking stupid. You disrespect people. You shit on people. I don't want to be like that. Y'all done see me 100 times. It's either me or two of my boys. That's it. I don't have no entourage. We don't disrespect people. We don't shit on people. So to answer your question is, I've always said to myself, my mama's watching. What would she say if she saw me acting like a goddamn fool? It would hurt her heart. Because from 2 to 15, I hurt her heart every goddamn day doing dumb shit. Right below the guns, and I'm not saying I'm a gangster, but anything below guns and all that crazy shit, I was a master at it. Stealing, all that dumb shit, and it would just hurt our heart. And I remember my father disciplined me one time. That motherfucker hit me so hard, he changed my life. That motherfucker hit me so hard, I don't know what happened, but it just felt like my brain was like, beep, 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 beep. And then I was like, yes, sir. And after that, I've been, like, cause it just, he got tired, they got tired, everybody was tired. And I just was like, you know what? I don't want to be that. And they did a great job of preaching horror stories. What I like about the world we live in now is everybody's mistake is amplified, right? We didn't really have that. So my father would have to pick and choose his stories. But now you see a person make a mistake. That's why I always say, I'm not a role model, I'm a real model. If I make a mistake and you follow me and you see I made a mistake and you can tell your kid, hey man, I know you like Shaq, but he fucked up, don't do that. That's what I like about this social media thing, is everybody's mistake is amplified. Now you can say, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I like that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna follow that. So I just, I never consider myself a superstar because I'm just a regular guy that followed the rules, that believed in something, that went after something, and I had a higher purpose. My higher purpose is always buy my mama a new house. That's it. Like, I used to see my mama work so fucking hard, bro. And my daddy, and I ain't have shit to show for it. And then they say, hey man, you can make, my dream was to make $8 million for 10 years. That's 800,000. Then the money changed and I was able to make 40 million. Man, I'm like, you know what? You ain't working no more, mama. Daddy, you ain't working no more. Brothers and sisters, I'm gonna pay for all your shit too. That's my higher purpose. And then we had stories of, hey, athletes always lose that shit. So now I got to figure ways to keep it. And not only keep it going and keep it going for them, for all my children. So it just, makes me continue to work hard. But the quicker you create something, you can lose it even quicker, especially by doing dumb shit. So shitting on people is dumb.
Yeah.
Disrespecting people is dumb. Treating people lesser than is dumb. I don't have to do that. Like, I go in the clubs now, I see these motherfuckers. Like, that used to be me. I ain't gonna shit on you, my man. That used to be me, but bring it down, my boy. What you mean? I said, man, you don't have to do that. Like, people know who you are. You gotta realize people like you, but then there's just some, you see that motherfucker over there? He look like he don't like you.
Yeah.
Yep.
He look like he don't like you. So, and you gotta know where you at, because down there where we live at, they don't give a fuck about who he is.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Shaq, you mentioned like don't treat you like a superstar or you're not a superstar. Respectfully, you're lying because you were and you are. It didn't feel like when you played, and maybe it's talk TV or it's debate TV, it didn't feel like we were always trying to figure out who the next star was. When you became a star, everybody knew it. You won championships. You're the most dominant big man. I feel like every conversation is Halliburton a star? Is Cat a star? Is SGA the guy? Is Anthony Edwards going to be the face of the NBA? Why is this so different now?
And the reason why it's different now, because you look at all these guys' games and they go like this. I don't know who they are mentally, but remember how I told you jealousy motivate me? Let's go back to high school. When I first got to high school, I wasn't the man. There's two motherfuckers ahead of me. I'm going after their shit. I'm going after them. They leave, now I'm the man. Now when I get to college, I'm thinking I'm the man and everybody's there. So now I got to start all over. Chris is there, Stanley is there, and I'm the man. So now when I get in the NBA, all these motherfuckers ahead of me. Michael, Dominique, Isaiah, Charles, Malone, Robinson. I want the fucking spot. So when they start fizzling out, I seen that little window. Well, I'm taking this shit. I don't go when nobody say I'm taking it. So when one person plays like and says like I'm taking it, then it'll be definitive. Tyrese Halliburton has a good game, and this guy has a good game. So like we don't know who we should give it to. But Charles Barkley made the best point ever. You know, you can't give that away. Somebody got to go take it. Right now, SGA is taking it. And he's taking it surely, smoothly. He ain't saying he's not being arrogant about it. With his play, he's taking it. I'm the type that when I watch guys play, and I get criticized for this, because my thing is, I've seen Magic, I've seen Jordan, I've seen Kareem, I've seen greatness. I played with Penny, played with Kobe, played with D-Wade, LeBron. I've been a part of greatness. If you're not in that category, I'm not giving you no type of props. They want me to just give you props now. No. If you couldn't have played with us or played like these guys, I'm not fucking with you. SGA is in there now.
Wow.
Stephen Curry's in there now. Giannis and Joker, those guys are in there now. So when they talk about who the next guy is, I say you got to give it to SGA right now because he's taking it. If he wins the championship this year, it's his league.
And that new, like you talking about the young boys with, even right now, to Halliburton and SGA, the dudes that's still in it. Is this new age media athlete, are they still the same as the names you just brought up? You talking about D-Wade, Kobe, Jordan, Kareem. You were saying names that were just, I don't know what they would have done, big dog, but are these new age athletes the same as the dudes, or can they compete with those dudes in this new age, this new world?
A lot of people think the Gen Z athletes are better. I disagree. But I think Edwards could have played with us. Halliburton definitely could have played with us because he's more like Penny Hardaway. He likes to get guys involved, but I still think my era was, the era before that was very tough, but I think my era was tougher. And what I also like about this new era is you get different conversations, and then you get professional guys like us talking about it in a professional manner, and then you get the non-professional guys, and then you get the guys that want to be us, and then you get guys that want to be them, and now it's a million different outlets and a million different podcasts and a million different channels. It's a great conversation. Like the GOAT conversation is a great conversation to me. I just want the proper conversation. Mike, of course, I don't mind LeBron, but where's Kobe? And should we put Steph Curry in there now? That's all. Like, I don't care who you pick, who you vote for. I just want to have, that conversation.
So you want Steph Because those first threes always in there, but I ain't heard Steph in the conversation.
I feel like Kobe doesn't get into the conversation enough on the larger scale.
And he should. But, it's good barbershop talk. Like, I'm on my phone all day. I love listening to all the perspectives. But because I have no emotions, I don't get too bent out of shape about it. Right. Certain things I get bent out of shape about. Like when they was fucking with him, got bent out of shape about that. But because my mama's watching, I can't go crazy. So I
hit me.
I hit him. I said, hey man, you good? Because if he good, y'all good, I'm good. If he not good, then you know what I'm saying? I got to stick up for my family. But he said he was good, so I was like, all right, we could you say something, it should be it. Now all up, stop. And then I hate when you acting like you're tough. Don't do that. Don't fucking do it. Like I don't even know you, but come on, bro. I know you're not that. Stop it. Come on, dog. Like, right?
I'm working on my pivot.
Built like that.
You talking about conversation, right? We had a conversation the other day where we talked about, we got 3 small market teams in the conference finals and a big market team.
I saw that.
What are you guys going to talk about that it's 2 small market teams, or does that even matter?
You made up a great point, but I think what you forgot to focus on is who's playing in those small markets. Yeah, OKC is a small market, but SGA is the baddest motherfucker on the planet. If he gets Tyrese, you're still leaning towards OKC. But what if? What if Tyrese is a dog like us? Because I know we all were kind of underdogs in high school, and then we had to build a name for ourselves, right? So it may turn out to be a good series. And they run, both teams run, both teams shoot threes. This shit might be exciting, right? And then OKC is a great fan base. I just left Indiana yesterday. It's a nice fan base. So it depends on how the games are played and how the flow goes. It's not going to be highly publicized because the names aren't big enough. But if you're fans like we're fans, that's going to be a running gun series. I'd rather than play Indiana than play New York. New York's going to be slow down. That'll be a boring series to me. But Indiana versus OKC, where both teams run, that shit may be some nice basketball to watch.
You think it's good for the NBA though if it's 2 small market teams? Because and you may think this is different. It was great when you and Penny were in Orlando. And because your name was so big and his name was so big, that team was marketed. But it wasn't like when you went to LA. For the NBA, is it better if we get these teams in the big market to be the teams that show up in championships?
I think it is better, marketing-wise, NBA viewership-wise, but the big name markets got to step up. The big-time players in the New Yorks and Phoenixes and Golden State and Lakers, you got to step up. We have the best teams coming out of West and the best coming out of East. But as a fan, I wouldn't mind see 2 young running teams, shooting threes, talking shit, 2 guys that can handle and shake people, make people go, ooh. When you talk about big market, small market, I think social media takes that away. Because you got, for example, a guy in a small market gonna be making $75 million. He just got eligible for that goddamn Supermax. Yeah. $350 for 5. That's $75 million a year. So
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. So I understand big market, small market, but I'd rather have $75 million in Oklahoma than $75 million in LA. Because in LA, you cut that shit in half, you only bring home 30. I don't know what the tax is in Oklahoma, so I think the small market, big market is slowly disappearing, depending on the player, the status of the player.
Hey Shaq, how would the old school, the OKC big 3 from back in the day, was that KD, Harden, and Russ, fare against this OKC squad?
They got a big 3, Chet, Jalen, and SGA. That's what the people on TV said.
They have a cell phone commercial where they all wore the same jacket.
I just want to ask a question because the reason I ask it is because many feel that those guys somewhat underachieved.
And we're all responsible for this. We give away too many titles sometimes. They got a big 2. That J-Dub serious, he can play. Other guys just a role player. Stop it.
Chet Holmgren's just a role player?
Yes.
But
he's a great role player. He's a Horace Grant or Tony Kukoc, not taking away, but he's not a big 3. Stop it.
But
stop
I
it.
would say that being one of the best big men in the history of basketball, You.
Oh, okay. I thought about
You
We about to get mad at you. You thought you
He
was
was
talking
about
about
to
Shaq.
Shaq. I told you the first interview, don't bring your big ass around me now. you too big to wrestle with. But you even the Go Bears, even still in right now, the Go Bears and the Miles Turners, and like, I think you have to criticize, but I don't think basketball has real big men anymore.
They don't.
Do you see? And so your criticism of Chet is because he's not like you. He's back there shooting. Karl Anthony Towns, he's got his big ass outside the three-point line every damn play. It upsets me watching the Knicks because he's never down in the paint.
What makes me me? Because I played at a high level, right?
You played at a very high level.
And that's all I want people to do, play at a high level. You ain't gonna be me. Nobody gonna be. I tell my son, you motherfuckers ain't gonna be me. I'm crazy. I'm psycho. I used to eat bookers when I was little. You're not gonna be me.
And you had that dog in
That
you
makes
twice.
you nasty.
That's what. So it's not that I want you to be like when you 7'4" making 250. Don't let motherfuckers dunk on you, Rudy Gobert. It ain't that I'm criticizing. Like, just be great.
Yeah.
Throw some bows. Like, they dropping you off, you fumbling the ball. Like, motherfucker, be great. Like, it ain't. I don't want you to be like me. I just want you to be great. So, a lot of people get the misconception, oh, you want Dwight Howard to be like, no, motherfucker, be great. You coming out of telephone booths, flying in the air, dunking, be great. Right. Average 25, 15. So, but you're right, there is no more big man. And I hate that it's a copycat league. I really hate it. Like, somebody asked me the other day, what would I average? I would average 50. And the reason why I average 50 because I don't do what everybody else is doing. Like, you shoot a 3 on me, Joker, you better fucking make it because I'm going to run right by you and stand in the middle of the lane and watch you and your whole team go 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. And Penny going to push that bitch and throw it and I'm going to dunk it. Yeah. And I know for a fact I'll make 15 twos before you make 10 threes. I'm getting 30. I'm getting 30 every night. And then now when you foul somebody, it's a flurry, so guys don't really want to foul you hard. That's another 10 points right there. And then I'm going to concentrate on the free throw, get that elbow. Then that's 45 points right there. Oh, Shaq couldn't play in this league. Shaq ain't known for defense. Okay, Joker, you can hit a 3, but again, I'm going to run right by you and I'm going to steal my ass in the lane and ain't nobody moving me. Because you know what? If you move me, you make my mama move out of her house. And that shit ain't going to happen.
Like, you keep talking about the things you got to do, Shaq, and you can't watch TV and not see a commercial with your face on it. And we know that you're constantly doing business, continuing to acquire different things to build this empire you're building. When we met with you the first time and we sat and talked, you talked about what was your biggest regret, the thing you fumbled. How fulfilled are you with the life that you've lived?
I'm not fulfilled at all. Because again, when you're raised a certain way, like for example, I got a new plane yesterday and my guy is like, why you not?
You gonna just say that like that, smooth like that?
No, I'm just saying like, I don't get happy because it's always the next. Right? And so it's all, and I'm programmed to once I get something, celebrate it for a couple of seconds and then move on. Okay, I got this new plane, but it's not about a new plane, it's about, okay, create more opportunities for myself. Now, instead of waiting or calling to go meet with somebody to come fly to do your interview, I'll just fly myself. And I think that keeps me motivated. I could stop right now, but I don't want to stop. You know why? I don't want to stop for them because I read all the time, and I'm looking at the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. I want my kids to be like the O'Neals. I want like 40 years when I'm going right now. Hey, Edward O'Neal, how'd you get this? Well, my great-great-grandfather. Like I want that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it just keeps me motivated. I'm blessed. I'm lucky, but I think my greatest attribute is I listen to 2 people. I listen to a secretary that had a baby at 16 years old and used to take the baby to her mother's house and her mother used to go, this one right here is special. And I listened to an Army drill sergeant who was a high juvenile delinquent who got in a lot of trouble. And one of his relatives who was a cop says, you can either go to jail or you join the Army. And he joined the Army. And then he met my mother and then he raised me. They created all of this. And they used to tell me this in the 70s. You can do this. I never believed them. Man, you're gonna have your own plane. Man, your house gonna be so big. You're gonna have a bowling alley in that motherfucker. I'd just be sitting there like, for real, I am. And all that shit came true. So if they said it then and it came true, this is the blueprint. So I can never change the blueprint. And listen, I'm happy about my life. Really having fun in my life, but I don't get too happy. Because the day I get too happy is the day it'll be all gone. And by that time, I'll be in the old folks' home, in the villages.
The villages?
Never live in a village.
Why your old folks home gonna be in the villages?
You know who Deion Cole is?
Yeah.
So Deion Cole, in his last special, and it f***ed me up ever since. He said, where the 40-year-old is at? Where the 50-year-old is at like me? This motherfucker said 20 summers left. You know what that mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
In 20 summers, I'm gonna be f***ing 70. In 17 summers, it's summer now, so after this summer, 16 summers, I'm gonna be 70. I'm about to have so much fun. So when I turn 70, I'm going straight to the villages. And I'm gonna be partying like a motherfucker.
It ain't too far from Orlando, straight up the turnpike. You know, with all that you've done, Shaq, talk about power moves. You're the president of Reebok basketball, right?
Yeah, so again, remember how I told you jealousy motivates me? So yesterday I donated 2,000 pair of shoes. So when I go to kids, what you want? I give them what they want. Man, me get them Jordans. All right, hey man, give them Jordans. Like it ain't all about me, it was all about them. But whatever y'all want, I don't, like we're all in this business together. Like I want KD to be successful. I want all you guys to be successful. So I met with this kid one day. He was like, I want some Jordan 12s. You know, I don't know. I never was a Nike guy, so I don't know. He didn't want the red. Like, I just bought him some Jordans. He's like, no, man, I want the 12s. I'm like, what the f is the 12s? Like, I don't even know what that is. So I'm calling Reebok. I'm like, how many shoes do I got? No, seriously, like this motherfucker got, like, and then I go to the category, Jordan is Jordan. He's the man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, damn, got some shit. Where my shit at? So I'm calling Reebok, and Adidas had bought Reebok and bought up all the contracts, NFL, UFC, and kind of push Reebok out of the way. So I'm calling Reebok, I'm like, man, where my shoe? And like they released the Shaq Gnosis and the other one. That's two. I'm like, motherfucker, we're 3, 4, 5. We're the Hall of Fame. Right. So they don't have nothing. So Adidas kind of pushed Reebok away. So the company that I'm involved with, Authentic Brands Group, we buy brands. So I encourage my guys, said, man, we got to buy Reebok. They got to be real big. We got to buy Reebok and bring them back. For me, it was just an opportunity to bring them back to some type of prominence. And it's a challenge. You know, when I was coming up, we were never number one, but we were never number 3. Number 2, like, I learned in business, it's okay to be next to the man. I remember one time I came out with an energy drink. You can't go against Red Bull, motherfucker. You can't. Yeah. If Red Bull right there, your ass better be next to him. I know that shit. So in all the stores, you got your Nike and all that. Well, put my shit right there. Just put, like, when I first came in, I didn't sell no shoes. And then I had to learn the business. I said, where f***ing Mike at? Mike right there? All right, put me right there. Just put me on that same motherfucking wall as Mike. You're going to see Mike and be, oh, what's that? Oh, that's the Shaq. Give me them. Like, hey, if I can get a percentage of what you're doing, I'm fine. So we were number 2. And I was like, I wonder if I could bring us back to that. Because I go to all these tournaments and I don't see nobody wearing Reebok. I'm like, damn, what the f happened? So I encouraged my partners to buy it. And I said, hey, make me the president. And then I said, you know what? I think we need to make AI the vice president. And the reason why I did that is because every team that I play on, I control the big man alliance. I'm talking to big men. I ain't talking to these little motherfuckers. Penny, Kobe, D-Wade, you talk to the point guard alliance, I got the big man alliance. So I know when I go to a high school tournament, oh, Shaq. But if you a little man, you're going to respect Iverson way more than you respect me. So I was the first big signee for Reebok, and you got to be a big man fan to buy big man shoes. I understand that, but when AI signed, everybody loved this shit. He just took it to the next level. So I was like, make him the vice president. And I think my greatest attribute is that I won championships, because when you win championships, as you know, you learn to listen. So I show up, all right, what we got going on? And I listen. And then I throw in what I know, like, and I had to learn that quick, because when I first came in, I was like, let me see the designs. Terrible. Give me some motherfucking high tops. And then, you know, I brought my son in with me so he could help me talk to Gen Z, and he tapped me on the leg. Oh, shut up. Let me see, next time I come back up this motherfucker, I want to see some high top. So my son is smart. He's like me. He knows he can't really talk back. He's like, hey, Dad, let's go check out some new players. So I went to this big arena with 30 courts, And my son Sharif said, Dad, look at the shoes the guys are wearing. He did it the right way. Rather than going, Dad, motherfuckers don't wear high tops. Oh, motherfucker. He said, just watch. So I'm not even watching the game like, low tops, next court, low top. So now it made me come to the realization, motherfuckers don't wear high tops no more. So now I said, okay, if you want this position where everybody's looking at you, you really got to listen. So shout out to Sharif and Colin and all the other guys up there. And then I had to deal with something I never had to deal with, budgets. Because I'm like, I'm going to sign Shea. I'm going to sign all these players. But hollering at their agent, these motherfuckers want $60 million. And now I got to go back to the boys, but they like, man, you ain't got $60 million. Like, come in. He said, we got $60 million, but you ain't got $60 million in your budget. So now we got to go back and was like, you know what? Since we're starting all over, we're going to start with the younger generation. And then I said, let me make a power call right quick. Angel, you want to go with Nike, where they just going to give you a regular shoe? Or you want to deal with a motherfucker that give you your own shoe? You know you the shit. You need your own shoe. For real, you can do that? Yeah, I can do that. So signing Angel was because Angel's just like us. Yeah, you the man, she's the man, but I'm the man too. And if they the man and she the man, I want to be treated like the man too. I can't be the man under a man. Like when I first, the reason why I signed with Reebok, because when I went to Nike, motherfucker said, you got to play 3 years. I'm like, play 3 years with what? Like, yeah, we're not going to give you your own shoe. We gave it to somebody else. I was like, what the you just say to me? Like, all right. Then I went to Reebok with a Nike jacket on. I was like, hey, man, Nike offered me a lot. No, we'll give you your own shoe. For real? I get to control the marketing. Yeah, I made this little, Jordan got Jump Man. I made Dunk Man. Can we put that shit on my shoe? Yeah, we do it. So that's how I got with Reebok. So signed Angel, signed a couple of young players, and we're just starting all over. Because I listened to everybody that was there, the Todds, all the people there, we are starting off in the right direction. Because remember, it's all about selling shoes. The designs, the pricing, and the players we signed. So Angel gave us a big push.
We'll see a lot of that on the Netflix film.
June 4th, Netflix.
You mentioned Penny, obviously today. You've already mentioned Kobe and now Allen Iverson. And the synergy between the big man and the little guy, right? There's always that sort of chemistry that pushes a team, an organization forward. On your show, Kenny kind of just stays out of the way and does basketball. Ernie is the absolute GOAT. But you and Chuck argue all the time, bro. Do you like Chuck?
Chuck makes me wish I had a bigger brother. I don't know what it feels like to have a bigger brother. So we're in the game. The motherfucker hit me with the ball. We all from the same place. I stop time. If I say, oh, it's Chuck, I already know it's gonna happen. Charles punk Shaq a pussy, can't go to the barbershop, I can't have that. I'm knocking this motherfucker out. So I overreach with the left. Chuck scared, he comes, scoop me out, boom, boom, boom. I'm still gonna fuck him up after the game. I'm getting this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fuck fine, I'm fucking him up. By the time I got to the locker room, my Uncle Jerome, y'all know Uncle Jerome, he hands me the phone. My mom and Charles' mom, who's been best friends for 20 years, I never knew. Both of them on the phone. Y'all cut that shit out. Hello? Who's this? This your mama. And this Charles' mama, don't you hit my baby. So now, the love we got from my mama, that shit, I'm not gonna disrespect my mama, and damn not gonna disrespect his mama. Yeah. Just get killed for that shit.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still kind of mad that I don't want to talk to him. I done already talked to Charles, he's in the hallway. So I'm coming down the hallway, Charles is laughing, because he's a mama boy. I'm laughing because he's a mama boy. We dap up. I don't see him. I don't even think about it. I go to my house one day, because my mom said, hey, baby, can we borrow your house? Because my mama used to be the president of the mothers of the NBA. So we go to her house, and it's all the top guys' moms are there. And they're playing spades, my mom and his mom, talking shit, my friend, right? Same thing me and him do. But as I'm watching them, just like us, we could go crazy with each other, but I'll never disrespect y'all. Mm-hmm. I don't like what the you said, baby. That's up, but I ain't gonna that's gonna be it. Ryan, my boy, but it's like I ain't gonna be like for Ryan. I don't do all that. I say what I so. I see that they're arguing, having a good time, but they never disrespect each other.
Right.
And we have the same relationship. Do I like him? Love the motherfucker. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
And he makes me say, man, if I had a big brother, I wish I had a big brother like that.
Man, that's
He
awesome.
speaks his mind. He gonna say what he wants to say, and he doesn't care. I knew Charles was real one day because they never call us in for a pre-production meeting. We get the text early, come at 3 a.m. So we get there, and all the top guys are there. Hey, Charles, we're getting a lot of complaints about you talking about the San Antonio women, and we're thinking it. And Charles said, okay, I'll take care of it. And when the show started, this is what he did. He said, you see that camera? Hi, this is Charles Barkley. You guys are getting a lot of complaints about me talking to San Antonio women. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like what you just go home. If you don't like what I say, turn the goddamn channel. You know I'm just be playing to people. Listen, y'all can fire me today. I'm still gonna get paid. I'm gonna say what I want to say when I want to say. I said, I love that motherfucker. He was real. So, you know, a lot of people may think we don't like each other, but it's two highly qualified people arguing. Only time I question him is when he start going into championship mode. And then I gotta go, hold on. How do you know?
It feel like this show a little bit, Shaq.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when we
Yeah,
talk about
that's-
championships.
But y'all never disrespect each other. And I'm like, y'all arguing,
to
y'all
say,
fight, brothers.
You usually the one catching alley-oop, not this one,
He
man.
threw it right, he threw it right there for me. He said it right by the rim. Yeah, Shaq. You know, I be saying the same thing. Like we're talking about Super Bowls and championships. I'm like, well, how do you guys know?
Yeah,
I don't really speak
like,
on
what
it
is-
too much.
And
I certainly would love
Pinstripe
to.
ass pants on over there. Get your ass out.
Yeah, I was looking at,
He
this
be on some
motherfucker,
weird shit. He be on some weird shit with the clothes on.
motherfucker got on pinstripe and a purple rain suit.
That's what Prince would do.
Y'all hurt my feelings.
That's what Prince would
Hey,
do.
y'all don't hurt my feelings at all.
Chuck think he's sexy now?
Hey,
Because he
Yeah,
don't
he
got
Got the
the
would,
two
yeah,
little
he do.
Alex Toussaint
Yeah.
pants on with the grease stain on the side.
Hey man, yeah, I
Don't
ate
stand
some
up.
Lay's potato chips earlier.
Don't stand up.
Hold
But
on,
nah, he
what-
was saying Chuck think he's sexy now because he on that
What are
much
those,
gyro.
skinny jeans or sweats?
These sweats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these sweat Shaq with
Okay, I
the.
thought them shits were skinny jeans.
He had a lot of atrophy in his quads because he had 18 knee surgeries. So his quads don't really activate. It's just one muscle. It's supposed to be four.
I
It's
might
just
be
one.
medically crippled. I just went to the doctor in a couple years.
Shaq, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
We were talking about this before the show, right? As you get older, the frequency in which you use the bathroom increases.
A lot.
Channing has a very little bladder, and his urethral wall is weak.
I got a big urethra, little
I
bladder.
don't know what that means, but go ahead.
So when he's sleeping in the bed with his lady,
You pee in the bed?
he
I
has.
don't pee in the bed,
Next to that.
but Shaq, you talked about it last time. You had a 76,000 square foot house.
Yeah.
Mine is 10,000. That bathroom's a long way away. That toilet.
So you got a pee bucket.
I got a little gallon bottle,
Okay.
and I roll over and pee in a little bottle.
You for sure drip in your bed though.
No,
and
you
the
don't.
lady
Not-
comes Tuesdays and Fridays and cleans.
Not that I know from experience, but if you aim it right, you don't drip. Not that I know. I'm just saying.
Well,
See, y'all thought Shaq was gonna be on y'all side. I believe Shaq
but
on
hold
my
on.
side.
But hold on, they sell them in the store.
No, he just used a water gallon bottle.
Same thing. What's the difference?
he can't be that lazy, bro.
Yeah, man,
Lazy.
no, it's the
See,
same-
y'all put
hey,
words on it.
hey,
It's efficient.
Not that I do it, but I understand her.
Get way out the bed. Walk on that
Yeah,
marble. Your
yeah.
feet are cold now. Now I'm shivering. I don't want to shiver.
And listen, if I get up out the bed and turn the light on, I'll never get back to sleep. And my shit be dark, and I don't want to stub my toes. So
Some big old toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect
You
that.
stuff
I
this
saw
stuff,
one.
he bleeds
They
to
had
death.
I ain't gonna talk about this on the show.
You saw what? No. What?
They had an attachment with the tube, and it just sits on the floor. Look it up on Amazon. You can just attach it to your thingy, and it just.
You
Yeah.
remember the name?
So wait,
no
it's
idea.
so the whole night it's attached, and then you just
And you just let
it's like
it go.
a catheter,
Yeah,
but on the
yeah.
outside.
You let it go, and it just.
That's disgusting.
I ordered 3 of them.
What's the name of this?
You really wanted it, huh?
Outside
It's called
catheter.
the Wizinator. Remember Ontario?
Yeah.
But no, Shaq, in real life though, man, because you talking about aging, you mentioned 16 summers. we do Monday motivation posts, and the most recent one came off the heels of Channing losing his father. But in the episode where I was about to lose my grandmother, he said we got to check on our funny friends.
We do.
Right? But you, one of the most lovable people on the planet, I would assume. How are you, big dog? Like, how often are you asked, how are you mentally, health-wise, physically?
I don't worry about me. I'm fine. I did a speech the other day, and a lady asked me, what are you most disappointed at? And my sister passed away on a Thursday. I go see her. This is the third time battling cancer. You know how family is. They don't want to put the stress on us, but I don't want to put the stress on them. So they don't tell me she's stage 4. So I'm thinking, hey, you beat the last 2 times. You good, you straight. And I asked her, I said, hey, you want me to stay? But they know I take care of everything. It's like, no, go take care of business. But I already, before I got in the car, hey, man, I'm doing this meeting. Get the plane ready. I'm coming back. It's going to cost, I don't give a how much it costs. But you can't fly. Well, get a different goddamn plane. Go there, land, do the meeting, 8 o'clock. On the way back, she passes away. I get the text. But I didn't tell her I love her. All the other times, I love you, I miss you. My last thing I said was, I'll be back tomorrow. I didn't say I love you, you okay, miss you. And then a couple months after that, Kobe passed. And it's a saying that we had our little thing, but I could have texted him, what you doing? Hey man, I see you coaching the girls. Those are my 2. Besides losing my family, that, not saying I love you to my sister, not saying I love you to my brother, that fucks me up. So I urge people, hey man, my boy, what you doing? You all right? Enemies, friends, exes, just reach out, because when you're gone forever. Think about what I just said. When you die, you are gone forever. There is no coming back. So the fact that I can't call my little sister, who was perfect, what I mean by perfect, never asked me for nothing. I paid for a school, got a job, was running a hotel, had a husband. I got her a house, I got her a car. She had my little money, she had her own little money. She was living a great life. Never bothered nobody. 3rd time catching cancer, never complained. Never was like, baby, can you get me the bed? Like, never even let me know she was sick. And the fact I couldn't tell I love her. And then my boy, we did great things together. Despite the problems y'all thought we had, we made history together. We are the most dominant, enigmatic 1-2 punch ever created, never to be duplicated. Matter of fact, the #1 Laker duo in history. And you could tell Magic and Kareem I said it. Write it down, send it to them, text it to them, fax it to them, put it on a pigeon, fly it to them. So the fact that I couldn't tell my sister and my boy, I love you. It's one last time, I love you. 2 last times, 10 last times, that kind of haunts me. So I urge people, man, reach out to your loved ones, reach out to your exes, reach out to your enemies, reach out to your boys who you're separated from, just to check on them.
Shaq, a lot of people have those sorts of regrets, and you can talk about them in the moment, you feel them in the moment, but it never becomes an action, right? Like
I'm still bad at it.
Have you been trying to put that into action?
I'm trying, but all I know is work. And when I say work, before my father passed away, he said, it's your show now. Which means his wife, my mother, I take care of. Brothers and sisters, I take care of. All their kids, I take care of. All my kids, I take care of. All my boys, I take care of. All my, you want to do a podcast and produce, you take care of all that. So I'm running the show now. So running the show is important, because if the show ain't ran properly, you lose it.
Who takes care of Shaquille O'Neal?
Nobody. I take care of myself. Like I caught flack one time. I was on this young lady's podcast, and she said, do you express your emotion to your woman? I said, no. Why would I do that? And they tried to kill me. But I don't. And the reason why, because as a man, you are to protect, provide, and love. And women are emotional and caring. So if I'm telling her I have a bad day, now it's 2 people with bad days. I don't tell my woman I'm having a bad day. How's your day, honey? I'm good, baby. I got to take care of it. Because if you put stress on her, she's going to put it right back on you. Because it's our job to protect, provide, and love. But people, oh, you need it. No, I don't do that. I take care of everything, and that's just how it's going to be. And you know why I'm like that? Because it's work for me. It's work for me. So I'm not going to meet somebody now and be like, oh, no, I'm not doing that.
But Big Dog, you can't work till you die. There has to be a number. There has to be a finish line. There has to be something.
It is. And I don't want to say the number because, you know, for us, when we say the number, I don't want to make it seem like I'm bragging. The number is to where my kids can have nothing to worry about. That's the number. Tell you another story.
Yeah.
Which motivates me. I'm in the Bahamas. I'm with my boys. You know how we do. We like to fake it till we make it. I rent the biggest yacht out that motherfucker. It ain't mine, but y'all don't know it's mine because if y'all see me on it, y'all gonna think it's mine. That's what I want. So I'm gonna give me something big and something small. Give me that. So this is my yacht. It's still the biggest one out there. I'm parked in front of the motherfucking casino. And, you know, I'm smoking my hookah and chilling. You know, things is walking by. Oh, that's Diesel. Yeah, hey, what's happening? I'm doing all that thing. The next day, one of these motherfuckers pull up. You laughing? One of these motherfuckers pull up, and it's an 80-year-old man with a hot young wife and all her friends. So now I'm pissed. You know why I'm pissed? Because he's living my life. So again, when I see that shit, I get jealous and it just motivates me. This is what I want. When I'm done, I want to be on a big-ass motherfucking yacht with a young long thing, having fun. Seriously, bro. And this shit cost me about $200,000 a week. And my shit was 100 foot, but this motherfucker pull up, old Texas dude, woo, woo. And you know what's crazy? It was an empty slot next to my shit the whole time. I wasn't even thinking about it. This motherfucker pulled up a little bit, so now motherfuckers walking by, they're not looking at my shit no more. Yeah. They're not looking. And then the motherfucker said, "That's your yacht? It's kind of small, ain't it?" That's what the motherfucker said to me. I'm like, now the motherfucker shitting on me. So you say what's the number? So my new motivation is, I want to get enough to where I could get a big yacht and live somewhere blue. That's my new fake motivation. Like I set all these motivations up, you know, to keep me going. Reebok, I ain't got no motherfucking Jordans 1 through 12. I'm gonna buy Reebok and do this and that. So it's just to keep me going because never get satisfied. My father did a great job of me winning a trophy, doing a cookout, and then the next day you come in the house and the trophy not there. And then again, you can't ask him where the trophy at. I asked him one time, the motherfucker smacked me. Motherfucker, don't be questioning me, go get another one. Yeah, like, hey, Dad, what much motherfucker, you question me? No, sir, go get another one. I don't motherfucker know where it's at, motherfucker, go get a new one. And just make me baseball season, I love baseball season, soccer, like just play every freaking sport. But what that enabled me to do is be athletic, be competitive, and never settle, even when you win.
You mentioned the big yacht, right? 80-year-old man pulled up on side of you and told you that his was bigger than yours.
Yes.
Right? When we sat last time, I think the biggest thing that came out of that was you talking about the size of your house that you went to that was empty. What you're talking about attaining are things. When you said you created your own loneliness, you had a lot of things. You had this huge house, but you said it was empty. If you had that moment where you felt that emptiness, even though you had all this material, how is achieving those goals of gaining more material going to satisfy you when you knew exactly what you were missing?
So when I bought the house, it was 20,000 square foot. I built it for us, 76,000 square foot. So that was for us. The yacht is not about material things. That's for me. That's for me. 70. You want to be on a yacht with a young thing, or you want to be in the village? Yeah, in the villages.
Yeah, you can have both.
But you're right. It's a great question. It's not about material things. It's about taking something that excites you to continue the motivation. I don't need a big yacht. I probably won't even buy it, but that's just how we are. We competitive. You know, when I'm in the club, I got my ice on, want my ice to shine a little bit better. If I see a rapper with some bigger shit to me, I get mad. I ain't gonna bullshit you now, because I'm like, this motherfucker ain't making as much up that. Hey man, I want a Superman piece so big. It's just who we are as athletes, and a lot of people don't know how to do that friendly and respectfully without being disrespectful.
Are we talking Bill Belichick young, though? How young are we talking about on this yacht?
Bill balling. That's all I'm saying. Bill balling. Bill must be slinging that thing, ain't he?
Hey, you ain't seen these dudes apologizing for that show?
Oh, what happened? Oh, he got in trouble.
Bill throwing that man. Bill throwing that man. Bill got a game plan. He is producing.
Hey, Bill, like, this is the scheme. This is the way we're going to enter the A gap. And this is
two, straight to the 8 gap.
I'm changing your name to BBC, Big Bill Belichick.
Hey, Shaq, give me your, and I don't know if you've been asked this, your top 5 NBA rappers of all time.
Let's see, Stack 5 is nice.
Okay.
Damon is nice. Mm-hmm. I just heard of Kyrie is nice.
That's how you post that?
Yeah, KD, got some bars. And then me. I'm the GOAT.
So you're number 1.
Of course.
So
all day,
basically,
every day.
ChatGPT does not disagree with you. I asked for the top 5 NBA rappers of all time, and it says Shaq Diesel, first NBA player to go platinum with debut album Shaquille from Shaq Diesel in '93.
They better have said me.
Booming delivery, old school flow, and had features with Biggie and Method Man. Bars plus rings equals certified legend. Then Damon, they got AI on here. I heard AI. Shumpert, and a few other guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
Weber, C-Web, Meta.
Yeah.
But you the big dog.
Of course.
Ball the big dog.
And anybody wants some smoke, let me know.
You DJ now, though. You don't need rap no more.
I do it all.
Hey, Shaq Funhouse, that's where you need to be.
I do it all.
You are something, man.
I got disc records, I got bars, I got it all. Did you hear my Shannon Sharp disc record?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was like...
But you can't pick on somebody with a lisp.
Hey, he can't
go back at you.
He can't make a song.
You can't rhyme every word with "fuh" at the end.
Shay, I'm not laughing, bro.
Fat, man. Put your tongue in your mouth.
All right, so you're Ernie, you're Kenny, and that motherfucker's me and Chuck combined.
Yeah, 100%.
All in one.
Hey, 100%, man. I saw Ernie at the Emmys, and I know last year he received the award for host. I think he won it again this year. What is it like? And we know some of the things he's dealt with family, and what has it been like having him be the person that's in the middle, running that show, facilitating to the three of you?
Because of the respect for Ernie, we know when to go crazy and know how to keep it professional. I only went to TNT because of Ernie. When for my freshman and sophomore year, where I was a nobody, where nobody known me, to becoming the biggest thing on my post, not in the city, my little Army base. Ernie Johnson came here and interviewed me. A guy who I used to watch on TV came and spend time with me and my family. He was nice to me. So when it came time, ESPN want to offer you a team, I'm like, man, I get to sit next to Ernie. It's like a whole special turnaround moment. And I wasn't even thinking about Charles again. I was like, man, I get to be next to the guy that was the first big time guy to interview me. But he's a perfect man, respectful, nice, caring, professional. It's been an honor to sit next to him all these years. And he's a regular man. He goes through ups and downs, passing of his son. I was there for that moment, and he cried, he was emotional, but man, he was at work a couple of days later. And that's just true professionalism, and he loves his job. And after this, he's gonna be doing baseball and soccer and hockey. And when you talk about the word professionalism, they should show his face. Definitely show his face. It's just been an honor to be able to say I know him and just sit next to him. A wonderful man.
What would they say about Big Shaq? How do you want to be remembered when it's all said and done?
Shaq was a nice guy. That's it. Because, a kid asked me the other day, how's it feel to be rich? My mama got a big ass house. That's how it feels. Don't care about me. All my kids are well respected, disciplined. Yes, sir, no, sir. You know, it's one of the greatest compliments I get, man. I talk to your sons, and fabulous kids. That's it. Like, you know, we live in a world where everybody, you know how much I make, you know how many cars I got, you know, that shit's not important. Was he nice? When he came on the show, how did he treat Charlie and his crew? Was he nice? How did he treat Alicia when she came downstairs? Did he tell her, I don't want no motherfucking coffee cake, go take that shit and heat it up? Like, what, was he nice to her?
Right.
And that's all, because nothing else mattered. Like, you can have all of this and all of that, but how are you to the regular man? I heard Muhammad Ali said you can judge a man by the way he treats a famous man, same way as he treats a guy that's taking out the garbage. I'm not gonna call him a garbage man, but a guy that's doing his job and taking out the garbage. If you treat him and him the same, you're a great man. Like, I like leaving big tips. Thing I've been doing for the last 20 years, how much you want? And I like the people that go, no, I can't answer that. And I'll give them another chance, how much you want? One girl got real smart. I like 10,000. Like, well, you're not gonna get 10,000, but I'll give you one. She was smart. I was like, I'll fuck with you.
Hell yeah.
She's like, I need that. I was like, I ain't gonna give you 10, but I'll give you one. So I like that because, think about it. You waiting on people, right? And I'm in the same restaurant, and you treating this guy that's waiting on you, you treating him like shit. Why? Who the fuck are you? I'm me. If I'm not an asshole, why the fuck are you an asshole? I'm leaving $1,000 tip plus. Your ass probably gonna leave $20 and you treating this man like shit. I just like to, treat people with honor and respect because we need each other. I keep going back to Charlie. He shot a lot of fucking specials for me and he made me fucking look good. I'm here today because of people like fucking Charlie. I don't know how to work that motherfucking camera, right? But people don't understand, we need each other. Us athletes, we need the fans, right? Be nice. Like you need this person, you need local police officers, you need military. We need each other. And my continued message to y'all, stop reading comments. Y'all are doing a wonderful job. We see y'all, the important we. The other way, if they not hating, you ain't doing something right.
Say that again.
If motherfucker not hating on you, ain't doing nothing right. And then what y'all also have to understand, a lot of people are gonna use y'all to try to make a name for themselves.
Right.
Like, that should be so funny to me. They'll take one thing you say and try to break it down on their little show. They should try to get to your level. That's what you need. Like, you need to, good thing about people is they always show their hand. They always show their hand, but I hate when they over show their hand. But like, yeah, well, you know, I don't even play your sport, but I know your ass ain't fucking tough. I'm with him, so what? He gave me a new perspective on your ass. So now when I'm looking at it, now you want to come, get the out of it, man. I don't want to hear all that shit. That's why I called like, hey man, you want me to knock this motherfucker out? No, Diesel stay. You sure? Because this motherfucker trying to play tough now. Yeah. Like just keep it podcast to podcast. Don't be motherfucker on out of here with all that shit.
Yeah, when it gets to that, I learn to let it be. I just want to say again, and I said it earlier, thank you so much for being you, for being authentic, and I have lived the experience of knowing that you're everything that you say you are. And, you know, as a kid that grew up in Louisiana, got to watch you play at LSU, went to LSU, you know, see all the memorabilia, man. You are as real as it gets, man. I'm really grateful.
And I want to say I'm proud of all y'all guys. Keep doing what you're doing, and I hope you get nothing but continued success. I know y'all get mad when y'all see about the bullshit podcast signed for 100, 200 million. I hope y'all get that. Man. I'm wishing that for y'all. Trust me, because y'all definitely deserve it, and y'all will get it. And I appreciate you coming anytime. Don't stand up with no motherfucking pinstripe pants. Come get me.
Tell the sit down. And he got the front crease.
The crease is permanent, Chance. That way I ain't got to iron him if I'm in a rush.
Good.
He got the loose. No, I just want to help Shaq up.
You trying to help Shaq up? Man, you ain't that strong, Charlie. You ain't that strong.
Damn, man. On that motherfucking Bron, ain't you?
I just started taking that credit and what?
We always say you can't hide money.
Shaq, appreciate you.
Love you, Charlie.
Oh yeah, you get in the middle, RC.
I gotta keep going back to you. You made me look good a lot of times.
Appreciate you.
Hold up. limitless. They can send me car pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up. On the mission got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust. Trust, limitless. Niggas send me car pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up.